Crystal Sellers Battle grew up singing in church. It's something she didn't think twice about until the day of her first voice lesson in undergrad.
When my voice teacher told me I had to choose between a gospel singer and being a classical singer, I couldn't do both.
That decision became Crystal's first entry into studying diversity in music.
What that showed me is that I wanted to be fully seen, and I couldn't if I had to leave a portion of myself, authentic self, outside of the studio.
Now in her role as Associate Dean of Equity and Inclusion at the Eastman School of Music, Crystal wants to make sure students don't have that experience.
Gospel music has been one of those places where people are often asked to choose which one makes the most sense, which one is the one that's most comfortable. And if you do one, you can't be considered legitimate in the other.
For decades, music schools like Eastman focused on teaching Western classical music, or, as Crystal calls it, the music from dead white men. A goal of Crystal's is making genres like gospel and jazz equal to classical studies.
The study of any form of music is really important because there are so many elements that are involved in creating what we love about all the music we listen to that it shouldn't be an evaluation of if it's Western classical, it gets a higher evaluation than a Beyonce.
She's doing that through context conferences, bringing music schools from across the country together in Rochester.
What often happens is these organizations talk about them separately in their own governing board organizations, but to be able to bring them all together, to have it at one time, was pretty powerful.
Whether you came from a classical background or grew up singing gospel, or you want to study both, Crystal hopes Eastman can be the place for you.
Having conversations with students who feel seen in a way that they hadn't felt seen before.
Rachel Nemi, Spectrum News.